All right, chat. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Happy Tuesday. It's been a long week. It's been a long week, chat. In a good way? Maybe a good way? I don't know. But it's been a long time. Hopefully everyone's doing well though. Joachim. Hi from Norway. Hello. Isn't it like... Well, let me do math. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Isn't it like 3 in the morning? But I appreciate you being awake for it. Hopefully you're doing well. Mike James, how's it going? Not from Norway. That narrows it down. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Joshy, how's it going? Also not from Norway. Hopefully you're doing well. Canadian. It's a little early, dude. You shouldn't be here for like another 6 hours. Hopefully you're doing well. Griffin. Yo, D20. I just got a board game haul with Lost Ruins of Arnak, Onitama, I believe is how you say it, Hermione's, Sky Team, and Fox in the Forest. Have you heard any of those? I think Sky Team would be super fun to watch you and novels play. So, Lost Ruins of Arnak, I have it. I have the expansions. I've never played the expansions, but Lost Ruins of Arnak is one of my favorite games. I love that game. Love that game. Onitama I've never played. Harmonies I've never played. Sky Team, assuming you mean Sky Team Horde, I reached out to the publisher. I was like, hey, you know, you're a card game. My group really loves card games. Like, do you want to be a part of the channel? And then he was like, yeah, you could buy the game at full price. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, maybe I won't. And Fox in the Forest, it's a trick-taking game, right? I feel like we played it one time with some friends. Maybe twice. But yeah. Heiser, how's it going? Let's go. 220. Ooh. Fashionably early. I like it. New you. I can't wait to play it. Sky Team. Oh, Sky Team, the airplane landing game. 2-player limited co-op. Yes. So same group of friends has played that. The two of them, and they said they like it. We have never done it. I don't know how novels would do. I feel like she would just get really frustrated at me all the time. Corey, how's it going? Excited to see a legendary stream. That's the one we're doing. For those that know boxes. Get excited. I've never done it before. I sleeved it right before stream, and I'm super hyped for it. But yeah, so we haven't done Sky Team. I don't know how novels will handle it with me. Not that she would do poorly. But I think she would be frustrated at me. I'll donate $20 if I ever see a Novels D20 Sky Team stream. You have to tell her that. You can't tell me that. Because I'll tell her that and she'll go, no, that's not true. So, assuming we stream Friday and she's there, let her know. Villains is a tough one to get. Yeah, no, she's not here. She's on her way back from church. So, she's unfortunately not around. That's a tough one to get. That's what I hear. There was somebody who's a fan of the channel who was like, I'll sell it to you real cheap. I was like, okay. And then I looked up what it was selling for. And I was like, oh boy, okay. And they sold it for a fair price. I mean, it wasn't like MSRP, but it was just barely over it. Because, you know, you make a couple bucks on it. That's fine, right? But yeah, I'm excited. Dude, it's funny though. Because the games, there's a lot of miscuts in this, and I don't know if it's just this particular copy or it was just legendary villains in general, and all the words are on the card, but they get real close to the top, right? They get real close to the top. So it's kind of hilarious. So I mean, to me it's not that big of a deal as long as the text is on it and I could read it and understand it. But yeah, so really enjoyed the Daring Lime interview talk. Don't think we could ever do that with me. Talking about my life will be too much of a ribald adventure with beautiful damsels with loose morals. No, we could do it. We'll do it. It sounds like a good talk. So, I'll spoil the next talk. Yeah, I'll spoil the next talk. So, the next one will be coming out probably next week because I want to try to keep one a week just to keep it going. And so, next week is going to be Villain Theory. And it's a good conversation. It's a really good conversation with Villain Theory. And it's really fascinating because I feel like I got to know Villain Theory a lot better, which was really cool. So I was excited. I did another one today, and I'm not going to say who because you're going to have to keep listening to them. And it went, we got really deep into it. We got really deep, and it was actually pretty fascinating because we got really talking about like them as a person and like their beliefs and everything and how they deal with things. It's another content creator. And then talk about myself. And actually we talked about kind of like the negativity of content creation and like what we go through. So it's kind of fascinating. And I know like some people don't like that stuff of like, oh, you know, people being negative, like you're doing content creation, you should be happy all the time. But like there is a lot of negativity to it at times. And we talk a bit about it, which is fascinating. This is not the one for villain theory, but the one after that. So it was just like a bit of it. It wasn't like the whole thing, obviously, but it was just a bit of it. But it got really fascinating. So I'm really hyped, and everyone I've done this with and talked to so far, it's really exciting because they've really been able to like just have conversations and just be like open, you know, and like being willing to talk about whatever, right? Our conversation would be really silly. I was be talking about how easily Hulk and Falcon. That's fine. And if that's what we talk about, that's what we talk about. I've told every single person I've talked to so far, whatever we talk about is what we talk about. There is no limit. You could be whatever, you know? And so it's been fun. It's been really, really fun. I got mine like that too. My buddy's ex-wife gave it to him in the divorce, and I picked it up cheap. Daring Dashwood, there you go. Gap, how's it going? Hope you all doing well. I'm doing great, man. You openly praise Valk. Negativity should be expected. It's not even that. If it was that, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. It's other things too. You think someone would just go on the internet and be mean? I know, right? Crazy. Though it's funny too, because like I'm used to it, right? Like I grew up with the internet. I think if anyone's a older millennial, like you get it, right? You grew up and you knew what the internet was like truly like. I mean, it was rough, right? And so nowadays, like if there's anyone that's slightly younger than me that didn't grow up with it, I feel like they didn't quite get the same harassment, and it was bad. No, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The online play, like, so like especially if you grew up with online play. So like I remember when it didn't exist, right? And then my PS2 finally got an expansion thing on the back so I can connect it online. And I remember just playing like Madden football. I was really, really good at Madden football. And I just remember like the harassment you would get and the things that you cannot say nowadays that was called to other people was wild. I mean, it was just a wild time. All the millennials say the internet. Yep. All night, up all night and saw 3. There you go. You should remember Ultima Online, Toxic Gaming, dude. And it's so funny too, because like it still exists today, right? Because basically like League of Legends is that nowadays. So I just like removed myself from it. But if you grew up in like Call of Duty era, like I was a Call of Duty guy, not a Halo guy. So like you get it, right? Someone I just beat in Halo 3 left me a voice message. That's hilarious. I'm sure it's the exchange pleasantries. I'm sure it's a super positive message. And they're just making sure your day is good. But I also grew up in Jersey, and like Jersey, like I don't know what it was like growing up in any part of the country besides Jersey, right? I have no idea. But what I do know is it could be rough. It was rough at times. And just like the whole atmosphere of it. So like I grew up with it. So it doesn't really bother me as much as other people. Either people that are older or younger who just didn't get to experience the same way. Diablo 1 guy. Dude, I like Diablo 1. I was a big Diablo 2 guy though. Lord of Destruction, especially. I almost didn't make it into college because of that game. Calling a friend's modem like a phone call to play. Diablo 2 was peak. Dude, it was so good. Dude, Diablo 2 modem was great. So we used to hack the game, right? Like you could get scripts offline or online and then like put them on your computer. So I don't know if you ever did like Farcastons, or Farcaston is what we would just call it. But an Amazon with like the lightning spear, and you could hit it anywhere you want on the map. So we do PvP, just mocking people, and they would step out and you just Farcast them. And it just killed them in one hit. And they'd be like, oh, you're a hacker, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, whatever, get good. And that was my childhood. Map hack was fantastic. We could do so many runs so much faster because of that. I don't even think that should have been like considered a cheat. That was just like, after I've beaten the game 100 times, just give me the map every single time so I can grind through it, because it's going to take me forever to get from 89 to 90. Hacker? Yeah, basically. But there was so many of those things too. And then what was the other one that there was? There was the if you had anyone with teleport. So if you had a sorcerer or something with Enigma, and you could find somebody anywhere on the map and just click and you teleport right on top of them. So you'd be a hammersmith or a hammer paladin. And you could click on them and click the hammer. And because it was, you know, non-elemental damage, like the blocks were never high enough, and you just one-shot them. It was great. Oh, and then we used to do smite builds too. So, right, you just smite someone in the map into the corner and just kept hitting them and they can't do anything. So, like, it stun locked them. Oh, it was great. But there was ways that you could download certain scripts, like speed up the lock and whatnot. Oh, it was fantastic. I was such a jerk in that game. But that was like my entire high school was playing Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. It was a buddy of ours introduced us to it in like 7th grade, and it became my life. And that's all I did. It was bad. I got a little too into it. Back when macros was the key to PvP, I know, right? Any WoW addiction? No, I couldn't afford the monthly subscription for WoW, so I played it for a couple months, and it just became too much money for me. I was very poor growing up, so I couldn't afford it. But like I said, I played it for a few months and I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, but I was always a Diablo 2 guy. And like I said, I played a lot of Madden football. I was really into Madden football for some reason, and I played a lot of that online. And one of the years I was ranked in the top 5, like whatever the ranking system was. I don't know if it was by country or nationally, but it was kind of a joke too, because like you were still like one-way cable internet was still like a thing, if you remember that. So like that was just coming around to my town, so like it kind of lagged a bit, but it lagged for everyone, so you had to learn how to play the lag, right? Like, and if you play enough like shooting games, you kind of got good at playing to the lag where you knew how it was going to lag. So yeah, we had 56k modem for most of my life, and then it was like halfway through high school or something, and that's why I played mostly Diablo, because it could run on 56k. I would go to my buddy's house because they got one-way cable first, and then he got in freshman year of high school, right? OBS Studio disconnected. Oh my god. Come on, internet. What is it doing? Did OBS finally reconnect? I don't know why it's only my computer has this issue. Is it coming back? Oh, I can see the numbers going back. I'm making sure YouTube looks good. Wait, let me wave my arm so I know when it does it on YouTube. And oh, that's a big delay. There we go. Okay, cool. Whew. We're back. You know what? I talk about that 56k modem and it comes back. But yeah, so 56k, buddy in high school freshman year, had two-way cable, and then junior year-ish, we got one-way cable, so I could at least play at home sometimes. But like I was saying, one of the things that like we did as a kid is like I rode my bike to his house, like down a major road, and then I wouldn't go back home until like 10 o'clock at night. And like something like people would never do anymore with their kids, which is kind of sad, but whatever. So yeah, so did that, and then played a lot. I mean, I played Diablo 2 for 4 years in high school, like, and then college I played a little bit, but I had like I was on track then, so I couldn't really like do anything, so I had to like focus on track. So anyway, okay, so Mike James, Star Wars Galaxies and Ultima Online lacked a lot of the guardrail games that were newer, had so toxic behavior didn't just happen, it was necessary to succeed. Yeah. And like, look, there is, I don't want like my son to ever have to go through the toxicity that existed back in the day, but it kind of built some character. It kind of built a little bit of character. Not a lot. I'm not saying what we said was good. Just saying you learned how to deal with bad situations. Star Wars Galaxies, there's a blast from the past. Went home at night while drinking out a water hose and drinking Surge. I remember, so when I was a kid, Mountain Dew Code Red just came out. Oh my god, that I never did drugs as a kid, right? Ever. I never did drugs. I was never one of those people because I ran track and field, so I had to like not imbibe anything or do anything because whatever. And New Jersey also was like the second place where, you know, heroin existed. So like you had to be really careful and whatever. But Mountain Dew Code Red was basically drugs at that point. I was so jacked up. I was getting like the shakes all the time because I was just drinking like 2 liters of it like every single afternoon. Oh, it was so bad. So bad. But we loved off of that. And I wish I had discovered coffee earlier because I would have had a lot less sugar, which would probably would have been better for me. Yeah. Which is now why you're immune to Red Bull. Exactly. I can drink this and go straight to bed. I have done that before where I've drank a pot of coffee and 30 minutes later went to bed. My brother had to have surgery after drinking too much Surge. Oh, that's so sad. What kind of surgery? Like for his liver or kidneys or something? Mountain Dew was the elixir of life when I was younger. Yeah. Yeah, but coffee too. I remember it cost $1 for a 2-liter Mountain Dew. And I would drink them almost daily. Yep. I remember back in my day, I remember when we would get our 2 liters for 89 cents. And I remember when it became $1.09. And my mom was like, ugh, never buying soda until it goes back under $1. And guess what? It never really did. Well, that's not true. A couple times it would go on sale. But I also remember the same thing with gasoline. I remember when gasoline was 99 cents. Well, that's not my earliest memory, but I remember when it was 99 cents per gallon. For us, it was gallons in the States. I know outside of it's like liters or whatever. But it was 99 cents a gallon. And I remember when it became $1.01. And again, my mom was like, ugh, I'm not buying gas until it goes under $1 again. It's been about 20 years. Still waiting. Back in the day when I had to type commands into my Commodore 64 to play a game. Oof, okay, that's a little older than me. Is it liters in Australia? I don't know about that. I know it is in Europe. She invented electric cars. She has one now. Well, no, that's not true. She has like a hybrid. So she has kind of it. Yeah, it's liters. I think we're the only ones that use gallons, right? I think only the States does. And it's funny too. So a lot of times I work on I go on a work trip where we take a bunch of Americans who have never been outside the country and we bring them to Italy. And we have them experience, you know, Italianness. And they will pass the gas stations and it'll say like 119 or something like that, or 130 or something like that for euros. And they'd be like, oh my God, gas is so cheap here. And I was like, no, that's a liter. And I was like, and there's 4 liters in a gallon. And you could see them like slowly do the math. They're like, oh my God, that's really expensive. I was like, yeah, it is. That's why they all drive really tiny cars over here. Drink wine all the time? In Italy, yeah. You don't get hungover. There's no sulfates. I don't know if that's really why, but that's what they tell me. And I just trust them on this. Mountain Dew Australia for the longest time didn't have caffeine in it. What the heck was it then? That was like the whole point of it. And my friend who was a Mormon, when he was in the United States, went to drink it and got into a lot of trouble. That's hilarious. So I went to Utah, you know, where all like the Mormons are. And I had to go there for a work trip. And in Utah, they cannot serve alcohol over a certain percentage. It's like 4% or something like that. Let me rephrase that. They can't serve beer. I don't know about other alcohols. They can't serve beer over 4%. Not allowed to. So there's a bunch of beers just for Utah. And it was so funny though, because they're like, do you want to have like a lager or a pilsner or whatever? And I was like, I don't know. I got an IPA or something. But the thing is just like, it was really weak. So it was just like, it didn't taste like anything. So I tried like a pilsner instead and it tasted exactly the same. And I was like, is this all just the same exact beer? You just call it different things? And they're like, no, it's like different because of whatever. I was like, it doesn't taste different. It's not great. Beautiful land, beautiful area, but don't drink the beer there. Is where he went to start of his mission? Yeah, makes sense. It's either no caffeine or just no coffee. Well, I don't know Mormonism well enough, but I know like the rules sometimes change because all of a sudden they were allowed to drink like certain types of caffeine. It was very weird. I don't fully understand it. Bard's Tale and Gold Box D&D games. So many hours. That's awesome. For him, it was no caffeine. I was pretty aggro as a teenager when I go to his house and there was no coffee. Hey, Salsa Games. How's it going? So it's no coffee as the resident Mormon. Cap, are you a Mormon? That's awesome. I had one. No, I have. They're not a coworker. They're an associate in the industry in which I work, and we talk a lot. That's not a friend, not a coworker, an acquaintance, I guess. And he's Mormon, and he tells me like some of the rules that changes, and he's just like, yeah, I can't keep up. He's like, I just don't do anything. They have great national parks in Utah. It's beautiful. If you go to Arches, phenomenal park. If you go to Arches too, like there's an area to get to the actual arch area. I think it's Arches, but there's another famous one out there. And like you have to like make a jump, and if you miss the jump, you'll just die. And like nobody misses the jump because it's only this big. But man, like even thinking about it right now and like picturing it, my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. I can't do it. Like, oh, I hate heights. I used to love heights as a kid, and ever since my son was born, I hate heights. I get on the roof, it freaks me out. I used to be able to do it all the time. Now, I got my Marvel United Multiverse pledge today. Pretty stoked about cracking it open and trying the new stuff. That's awesome, dude. Caffeine is a gray area. Okay. Interesting. I also had a Mormon friend in college. I just remember that. I forgot he was from Utah. He never drank caffeine, but I feel like he drank Red Bulls. But I can't remember. It's been so long, and I'm old. My memory's shot. But yeah, no. Anyway, Utah, gorgeous. Been out there twice now, I want to say. So I love the area. I love the land. It's really, really nice. But yeah, I still have to finish all the rest of the United States. I've been to most of the states, but I'm only missing like a handful. We'll see. I'll get to them eventually, some point. The problem is, two of the big ones I'm missing is Alaska and Hawaii, and Novels has no want to go to Hawaii. And I don't really blame her because I don't really want to go to Hawaii either. Alaska we want to do, but we have to do like a whole cruise thing because that would be fun. And then past that, I'm missing like the Dakotas because I want to go see Mount Rushmore. She does not. So do the Dakotas, and then I'm missing. Let me think about this. I'm missing the Dakotas and Wyoming and Montana. I think that's all I'm missing. I think. But yeah. Come to Florida. We can watch a homeless guy and a gator fight over a sandwich at Disney. I'll be there next week. In actuality, I will be there next week. Not memeing. I will actually be at Disney next week. Have you been to Louisiana for the food? That's all that matters. Yep. I've been to, I've only been to New Orleans. So that's all I know. And I've been there like 3 times now. I don't care for New Orleans. Though last time I went last year, they built it up real nice. Like down by the waterfront, they built it up a lot better, which is really cool. But the food is amazing there. Absolutely amazing. I'm just not a big partier. Like I don't like going out all night and like drinking. That's just not my thing. And like I'll go out and hang out with people and be social because I have to for my job, but like, I don't want to be out till 3 a.m. drinking. Like that's not an enjoyable time for me. And I feel like that's like a quarter to half of what New Orleans is, right? Like there's a lot. The one thing I will say though that shocked me is I went to a World War II museum in New Orleans, and it's phenomenal. If you ever end up in New Orleans, it's a bit of a walk. I would take an Uber because the walk is kind of far, but there's a World War II museum, and we budgeted like 3-4 hours to be there. And I think we saw half of it. It was phenomenal, especially if you like World War II history. But anyway, have been in New Orleans. Like the food. I want to go to different areas in Louisiana. But yeah. The best way... the best way I can put it is that we're not supposed to intake substances that create addictions. For some people, that includes caffeine, but certain things like drinking alcohol, coffee, tea, and smoking are prohibited. Okay. Interesting. I just ordered tickets and hotels for my family because Floridians get a discount. Yeah. Yep. We get discounts through a family member that worked for the Navy. So we get military discounts. We made gumbo this week. My wife's family is from Louisiana. They make really good Louisiana and Cajun food. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of not gumbo. What's the other one? The more rice-based one. Kind of spicy. I'll think of it in a little bit. The World War II Museum there is awesome, dude. It's phenomenal. I was blown away by it. New Orleans is the French Quarter is where people learn that they don't really know what partying is. Oh yeah, it's insane. We were there. Novels and I we were there for a weekend, just to see it because we're just crossing off a bucket list thing. And we were leaving at 4 a.m. to catch a flight back. Jambalaya, yes, thank you. We were catching a flight back at 4 a.m. and we were staying right on the quarter, the French Quarter. There was a Hyatt Park there or a Hyatt Regency. I forgot what it was, but I think it's something different now. But at the time, it was a Hyatt Regency, and you couldn't hear any noise outside. It was really well built. And then we went down, took a cab, and it went down to like the French Quarter, or not the French Quarter, went down Bourbon Street for a second to like turn off of it. And just like everyone's just like there drinking passed out. I was like, oh my God, this is so much. Like, come on. So yeah, we took an Uber one way and walked back. Disney food blogs have a lot of great up-to-date Disney info. Novels reads the Disney food blogs every single day. It's awesome, Cap. I make jambalaya all the time. Jambalaya is so tasty. Just finished podcast episode with Lime. What'd you think, Darth? He makes me want to play Core Box again. Yeah. I'm happy you guys enjoyed it. It was, like I said, it was really, really, really fun to talk to him. I think you all are going to like the next two that are lined up a lot. I think they're really good. It's been a fun time. Liked it? Good. Good. Yeah, the next two are also like have very different feelings because they're very different people. They're still Marvel Champions content creators. I'm going to slowly work my way outside the Marvel Champions bubble and just talk to more people in the board gaming space is the goal. But it's going to take a little bit, but we'll get there. But yeah, it's probably been some of the most fun I've had content creation wise for a while. I gotta figure out how to get the podcast episode through Pocket Casts. Do I have to submit the RS feed? If I do, let me know. Or RSS feed. If I do, I can. Bring guests with nothing to offer, let me know. Absolutely. 100%. Message me on Discord. Let's do it. I'm a firm believer that every single person has something unique and interesting about them that's worth talking about. I'm a firm believer. Because my entire job is to meet people. Like that's what I do for a living, essentially, is meet people in the industry or meet people wherever in whatever industry I'm in, and talk to them and understand their story, and then make them interesting, essentially. Because I have to write it down. But I'll try to prove you wrong. Good luck. Good luck. Joshie, the problem is you are inherently as an individual interesting. So I don't even have to try. I've watched your content. But I am, like I said, I'm a firm believer that every single person has something interesting and unique about them. And I think they have a perspective of life. And I think they have a perspective of just whatever in general that is worth talking about. So that's why I love it. I hate what I do as a professional job, but I love the substance of it, of talking to people and getting to know their story. I think it's really cool. I make what I call Cajun Alfredo. Yes, please. Pan-fried chicken thighs. I don't like chicken thighs as much, so if you get the breast instead, okay. Then use heavy cream, celery, garlic, onion, and Tony Chichera's Cajun spice to make the sauce and pour over bow tie noodles. So good. I'd eat it. 100% I'd eat it. It's $200 for a fancy lightsaber. I think we're going to do the droids. I think my son and I are going to build droids. We haven't told him yet. And we're gonna wait till last minute because he doesn't like knowing things wait. He's like me. So novels you have seen where she likes to like be excited for a long time, whatever. He doesn't like that. I don't like that. Like I live very much like in the moment ish, kind of. Like I don't look forward to things like a month from now. Like that doesn't excite me. So yeah. So we're not really telling him until like we get there. I think George like 120. Yeah. So like I've been slowly teasing it at him though, because I was like, hey buddy, if you had to decide between like a BB-8 and an R2-D2, what would you pick? And he's like, oh, like R2-D2. I was like, well, why? The other one's like a fun ball. And it's like, because I like the one with legs with a wheel. I was like, okay, good to know. I'm just a contrarian jerk. I am also. So we can just out contrarian each other. That's fine. So proud, Cap. Tony Shashures. Chicheres. Speaking of being a jerk, find a Stream Raiders battle. Yeah, we could do that. It is time. Oh yeah, we lost last time. So chat, don't lose. That'd be great. Be a vampire. I don't know if that helps us or not. The droids and other stuff react to the fancy lightsaber crystals. So wait. If you have a droid, do you have to get a lightsaber crystal as well? RX Painkiller RX just followed. Appreciate it, dude. Hopefully you're doing well. Wait. I saw your article about Collector's Emporium. I am the social media manager for the shop. We have new management and trying to improve the shop overall. I saw your article. I want to help change your opinion. Anything I can do? Well, I appreciate you reaching out. No. It was a thing that happened, and it was what was done, and that's what it is. Can we have legal gambling on whether we win stream? No, you can't legally gamble on Stream Raiders. We'll do it on the game. It's just a gimmick with crystals. Okay, it's good now. We'll lose and you'll like it. That's not true. But RX Pain, I don't. No, there's nothing. Because I ordered the one time. That one time? I think it was the one time. And yeah, the pledge decided to get canceled by the company and then jack up the prices. So. But if you want to message me on Discord, you can, and we could talk about it. Let me know what you're changing. I'd be happy to edit an article or anything to put it out there that is under new management. Just message me about it. The Cap. Wait, Cap, why'd you say why not? Oh, we can legal gamble. Never mind. I just read the next sentence. We can legal gamble on everything. You can. It just seems like a weird thing to legally gamble on. Joshua will take the no. It's fine. Joshua will always assume that we lose. And we might. Depends on how active people get. Send you free stuff as well? Don't bother. I don't need any free stuff. Just message me. We are going to gamble on what color shirt you wear. We don't have a prom, chat. We don't have a prom. We got this. I put down a tiny little weak character. They'll be the MVP. Sometimes it works out, man. Sometimes it works out. Y'all are already falling behind though. There's only 4 of us. We're so screwed. Oh, so one of the things I wanted to say too is I think we're going to let me think about this. Next, I think Thursday, what we're gonna do is I think what we're gonna do Thursday. So I want to do another challenge thing for Marvel Champions because we haven't done challenges in a while, and I don't know which one to do. We can either do. I have some ideas. We can either do the usual chat versus D20. Totally an option we could do, right? That'd be fine. We can do more speed runs, like pick out. What I was thinking what we could do is pick out 3 random villains. No hero side runs. Marbles will pick Rhino again. That's true. So we could pick out 3 random villains, have a hero, and try to speed run it. Right? And see how that goes. I'm trying to think of what else we could do. But in the speed running thing would probably be like, if I lose, chat gets paid, right? Through like gifted subs and whatever. But I'm trying to think of some new ideas or some different ideas. X-Men Hood Challenge? Tell me more. Using X-Men to beat the Hood? But I need a challenge. I need an idea for a challenge to make it interesting for you all. And I think that's what I want to do. Because I want to start... I don't know if I mentioned this. Maybe I did last stream. I can't remember. Valk versus Loki. Okay, I want to have fun. No allies? Could do no allies. Or all allies? Just do the extremes. What would it be though? I just have to beat somebody using no allies? Or beat somebody using all allies? Oh, that's what I was saying. I totally blanked out for a second. So one of the things I want to do is what I think I'm going to do. And this is going to be, I'll have a video about it eventually. And this is just still a rough idea, is for, especially starting next year. I might even start sooner than next year, but for next year especially. You know, like when we do gameplay videos on the live streams, and then I cut those gameplay videos out and I put them on like the YouTube on the regular channel. I think I'm going to stop doing that because it's a lot of work for no real return, and I don't think it makes 100% sense. So I think I'm gonna stop doing it, but in doing so I want to make the live streams like a little more like weird that sounds bad. I want to make them weird in a sense like we do like off the wall challenges and stuff, and I'll still like have my Sunday morning coffee and games because I enjoy doing that, so we'll do that. But like I don't want to cut all those gameplay videos because I feel like a lot of the gameplay videos only make sense in the context of the live stream. I feel like they just don't make as much sense. The people that really want to watch them will probably just watch the live stream that's going to be up anyway, right? So yeah, that's my rough thought. X-Men Hero versus Hood. No allies except hero specific. Oh, I have an idea then. You know what? Okay, this is my idea. This is my idea, chat. Is in marbles, the viewers for Twitch can become a marble. Okay? So my challenge is that you basically make the challenge. Right? So like I can have marble and like Dart's in it, Cap's in it, you know, Josh is in it, whomever else is in it. And then we do like 3 in a row or whatever. And the first person goes and you try to like stump me or whatever. Then the next one is like, and if assuming I succeed, then the next one is like the second person or whatever. Right? We do something like that and do like, try to do like 3 in a row. That might be interesting. Like chat tries to stump me. I have to think of a way to like make it clever as a thumbnail and title. Cause like stuff like that we would still do as a regular video probably, but like our normal gameplay stuff I wouldn't really do because it's too much work. I did a Hood run with the Milan to start and only Galaxy encounter sets. That's interesting. I see more people are putting out the heavy hitters on the battlefield. Good. But yeah, so anyway, I think we'll still do like live streams kind of the same and maybe some more interesting stuff, but just less of it becoming content for like being chopped up. Like it's just been a lot of work for like very little return. And again, I feel like the people that are going to watch this stuff are just going to watch like the live stream anyway. So it's my rough idea. I don't know. Let's see. I also want to do like more. We used to do like live streams during the day too, like hang out and play video games and whatever. And I want to get back into that because I do have some downtime during the day, and it'd be nice to just like pop in really quick and do that, you know. But we'll see. So the games use the same heroes and villains in the Game of Champions and the following game of Legendary. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. We'd have to do 2 back to back and figure out how to match them, but. Yeah, we'd have to figure it out. Well, I guess you could do it for solo legendary, because solo legendary only has like 2 or 3 heroes anyway, right? And then you just pick whatever the mastermind is. Probably do that. Yeah, I have to think about this. There's some options. There's definitely some options. So we just have to figure it out. But yeah, anyway, that's the future. I gotta think of other things I want to do in the channel. There's some other things I would like and whatnot. But yeah, that's why we kind of did the interview stuff recently, and we'll keep doing that, and that'll be good fun. But yeah, so for tonight, might as well get into it. We're doing Villains Box, if you can see it. I've never done it. I think the rules are generally the same. I think it just looks different. I just had a very, very terrible idea. If you and I were to ever collab, no such thing as terrible ideas. There might be rough ideas, but not terrible. Josh pilots Valk, D20 pilots Hulk. The thing is, I play Hulk an okay amount. Not as much as he does. I don't know how much Joshy plays Valkyrie. I feel like very few people play Valkyrie. Like in general. I do kind of want to do a series where I just beat everyone with Valkyrie. So that people stop like taking a dump on her. For villains, a lot of things are just backwards. They go through the city opposite direction, and a lot of the same mechanics have different words but work the same way. Okay. Valkyrie is like Thor to me. Far too fiddly. I can't play Valk. I'm in awe of D20 every time. Yeah, it takes special kind of skill. See, she's, for whatever reason, she's just one of those heroes that clicks. Like, it's like Spectrum or Hawkeye, right? They don't click for me. I know they click for certain people. Just not for me. I wish they did. Because they're like basically on this like weird island where I want to play them. It just makes no sense for me. Because it's such a bad experience for me. Colossus is the same too. I want to like Colossus. I think the idea is cool. It's just a mess. Takes forever to get through. However long. Valkyrie team up through every campaign. Ugh, that would be very long. I could not do that in 2 hours. I need something to do in like 2 hours. I still have to record my Guardians Most Wanted Expert campaign. I still have to figure out who I want to do that with. Thor and Valk. No, I was thinking for Guardians, I would pick. Are you guys getting Magneto this week? Okay, so I made a bet with somebody online about Magneto. I have to look back through, and they're supposed to be sending it to me, but on Saturday we leave, so yeah. Be like a 5-year plan. That's fair. Guardian campaign. Yep, you're legally crazy. I've done it. I've only done it expert once. Standard, I've done it a few times. I'm sure I'll get him next year. I think for England, they finally figured out their issues. So, you know, maybe Canada is next on the list to figure out their issues. But yeah, so I won't be around next week to play him. So whenever it shows up, hopefully after that I'll do that, you know. I meant to get Magneto on Friday, and that's strange. First release of the time of the Hulk Valk would be interesting. Nobody thwarts. Sometimes you win. It just depends on how fast we can rush the enemy down. Until we get to Collector 2. Then it gets really weird really fast. Canada was fine until they started slowing down releases. Now we're like 2 months behind. Jeez. Hopefully they speed up again. Maybe you upset them. Maybe Canada was just upsetting to them. And they're like, that's a place we don't like anymore. I'll thwart with Hulk. He's a great thwarter. He's got a 3-for-5 threat removal card, right? 3-for-5? How much should I be excited or worried about the designers changing for champions? Depends. Do you really like Tony's designs? Because if you do, then you should be super excited. If you don't, 3-for-5. Okay. I will say that Aaron, I think is the second one they mentioned. What's Tony done? Mojo and Next Evolution. The Next Evolution cycle as a whole, like all the way through Deadpool and Tony. There was one of the designers that D20 liked. I like Aaron because Aaron did Groot, Rocket, Valkyrie, or play tested, I guess. Not actually did it, but play tested or worked with Groot, Rocket, Valkyrie, Ebony Maw, and then War Machine. But I like the idea of what they were trying to do as War Machine. So I'm actually hyped for Aaron. The other last one, I don't know if they mentioned on the article. They might have mentioned in the live stream. I never watched it. Some people love Tony's design. Seems most people are happy about it. That's good. All right. Like War Machine? Then hopefully you'll like Aaron. I didn't like most of his villains, liked most of his heroes. I'm kind of the same. I like Mr. Sinister. That's the only... I like Mr. Sinister. I mostly like Magog. And I like Spiral. The rest of his villains I don't like. Hero-wise, I really like Domino. I like Angel. I really like X-23. I'm missing one. Deadpool I could not stand. And there's one more I'm missing. Oh, Psylocke, right? Psylocke was fine. So I didn't have really an issue. And then Cable's Cable. Juggernaut hate? Juggernaut I just think is easy. I think the issue with Juggernaut is Hope. I think they messed up with that. Worked on early X-Wing. Is Frank the last one? Like the third one on the list? More easy on normal and hard on expert villains? Possibly, yeah. Is this video glitch for anyone else? Hey, Dark Cow. Hopefully not. It did stutter for a while, so make sure you're caught all the way up. Yeah, so Juggernaut, I think it's just too easy because the Hope Summers to kind of like get through it is just whatever. I really like the two Marauder scenarios. I don't like the first one. The first one's way too easy. The second one is better, but he's the Juggernaut. Yeah, he's also easy to beat. It's really a case of take the helmet off no matter what. If you leave the helmet on, then he's a threat. Yeah, you take the helmet off so that Hope Summers is dealing 1 extra damage the entire time, and he gets wrecked pretty fast. And like Strife, I feel like is way too easy. Like I like the idea of what they were trying to do with Strife. I'm happy they were trying to think outside the box. I am. But there was too much overcompensation for trying to like basically screw over the player, right? So they're trying to screw you over by like saying like that if you they want you to draw more cards, or they want you to have cards so that they equal whatever his attack is, right? And the amount of threat that gets put on. Like it's a neat idea because you have to have a very balanced deck, but then they overcompensate it by like letting you draw 2 cards and then they cost 1 extra. Well, I'm still up 1 card then, right? Like that's why the math never made sense to me. If it was supposed to be a cost of 2 more or 1 more, just give me 1 more card. By giving me 2, I know that theoretically, like, okay, if I play 2 different cards, it evens out. But still, like, it shouldn't even out. It should make it harder than it should be. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. Strife also hurts my head with the extra card cost. Yeah. And he's just not exciting to me, Strife. He's way too easy. Left the helmet on. Things escalate quickly. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, if you just figure out his system, it's easy. And, like, I didn't enjoy Hope being 3 out of 5 scenarios. So... This one's glitching out? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Is anyone else having any issues with the stream? Plus, Tony's heroes are generally so strong and the villains do nothing to them. Some of the heroes are definitely fun to play. Heroes like Domino, Cable, X-23, I find I need to make up ways to have stronger villains, yeah. Yeah, I get it. I remember when we got to Strife. Wait. I remember when we got to Strife, my friends doing the campaign, I was like, don't worry, he's easy. Yeah, because he is. Not anymore? Okay, cool. I could definitely live without scenarios that have force ally support, like Hope or the Milano. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, Caleb. Caleb did it as well, too, with Magneto. Works fine? Okay. I can't name 3 Iron Man villains? I'll get there. I'll get there. No, I can't off the top of my head. My issue with stream is Twitch ads interrupting you. Yeah, that's the worst part about Twitch. Is the ads. Mr. Sinister is harder? Yeah, Mr. Sinister is definitely harder. 599 plus tax? Yeah, wait till they raise it again. The problem with Twitch, we'll see how much longer Twitch lasts. Twitch is, they're having issues. They're having issues. Whiplash, Mandarin, alcohol. Also, Aiden, welcome to chat. His drinking habits, his ego, his good looks. I wish one of my villains was my good looks. That'd be the worst. Isn't one of his villains Captain America? They hate each other. Every now and again, I play a custom Hulk villain on my channel and with Lord Havoc, keeping the Hulk theme. I love it. I have to say, though, when we did the Hulk, World War Hulk box for Legendary, that was fun. There's a lot of Hulk stuff in there. Like, a lot. I was a big fan of it. What, we got 9 minutes before we start? I don't know what you could expect with the Hulk box. We got 22 minutes. Stream timer is only at 38 minutes. No. We have 9 minutes. You know what else has lots of material and is missing? Daredevil. Never gonna happen. They're gonna do that whole thing where they keep Daredevil out on like a string and just like, oh, you almost got it. You almost got it. That's what they're gonna do. It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I get it. I'm missing half my spider heroes and Kool-Aid Man and Howard the Duck. I don't understand how this game exists without those things. Punisher and Ghost Hunter murder box coming, or Ghost Rider murder box coming soon. Well, we'll see. We'll see. By the time they go to do Daredevil, there'll be a rights issue, and he'll no longer be in Marvel. And then yeah, hopefully they secure rights like ahead of time. If it's Fantastic Four after S.H.I.E.L.D., I might send FFG a strongly worded but polite Facebook message. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. Especially with how they phrased it in the article that, what was it? Caleb will have a fantastic swan song. Like, nobody says a fantastic swan song, right? It's just a swan song. So the fact that he's saying fantastic, like, it's gonna be Fantastic Four. So we'll see. Turns out to be one of the worst design heroes of all time. It's totally Fantastic Four after S.H.I.E.L.D. I think so too. The problem is, I do think Daredevil is going to run into the same problem as Deadpool. Is that they're going to make him super strong, but like, I think when you make a hero really strong half the time and like actively try to make him strong, you lose out on some of the fun of it. And I think while Deadpool is very unique in the fact that he can die, I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a mess. And even if it wasn't a mess, let's say they even like did a good job, the problem is so much mental hype has been built that it's never going to live up to expectations. I mean, it's hard to be worse than Valk. Beasto, can we get a ban? Daredevil, but comes with a pool aspect. Hey, it'd be nice if they expanded upon the official 5th aspect that they promised that they would expand upon. Any day now. Any day now would be great. They promised. They made us a promise. It'd be nice if it was promises made, promises kept kind of thing. Daredevil should use the side scheme attachments as a gimmick. That'd be cool. These cards are all in Braille. At least we'd all learn something. I can only name like 2 Daredevil villains. Kingpin is the only one I know. And Bullseye. Bullseye's one too, right? Be okay with him sucking as long as he exists. Kingpin, Bullseye, the hand, stick. Wait, is Elektra an enemy? I thought Elektra was like his friend. I don't know Daredevil very well. He's not a hero I'm like personally excited for, so I know nothing about him. But I thought Elektra and him were buddy. Excuse me, buddy. And to be fair, the only thing I really know about Daredevil is Ben Affleck's Daredevil. The hand is Shredder's. Stick and Daredevil. Tested myself and listed preferences playing Valk was at the bottom. There were two other characters I not play. What two? Was it Strange? Everyone's bottom tier. And he goes back and forth between good and evil. So she's kind of like a Black Cat thing. Because Black Cat goes back and forth with him. Or with Spider-Man. I'm noticing a pattern in Marvel. I'm jacked up on Red Bull and coffee now. But with more ninja resurrections, that's fair. Black Cat just stole a lot of things. But way more evil. That's hilarious. Punisher, Eddie Brock, Edgelord box. There's so much Spider stuff they have to do still. Like a stupid amount of stuff. DC Champions box set coming soon? Honestly, if I was FFG, I would figure out a way to make DC Champions. Caleb is moving on to another project. DC and Marvel are obviously okay working with each other in the board game space, like contract-wise, because, you know, CMON Games has done it. Upper Deck's doing it. I think some other people are doing it. They can figure it out too and just make Marvel Champions again with a DC theme. Just give it to us. But what they're going to do, I'm going to tell you right now, what they're going to do if they do that is they're going to keep Batman away for like 4 years. Sort of out horny Black Cat. Yeah, but the thing is, she's all about the thrill of the theft, not the person. So I'm not sure what Elektra's into. But Black Cat just really likes stealing things a lot. Like, really likes stealing things. I can't think of a well-liked hero worse than Valk. All of them. If you knew what stresses me out, a cat jumping onto your board. So Black Cat. But there is no Black Cat. So Spider-Man. I hope they don't make DC. I prefer Ashes, but I do like DC much more than Marvel. And I don't want to be put in that position. They're just both Catwomen in different uniforms. A cat jumping on my board gets the views. That's true. I love Black Cat. If they did DC Champions, Batman would be first. He's the one they lead with for the games. I don't think they do Batman first. No. I would put money that Batman is not in the core box. I think the biggest name they would put in there is like the Flash or something. They either hook people, yeah. It'd be like putting Captain America in the core box. They didn't put Captain America in the core box. Superman, I could see Superman too. You really think they'll do a DC Champions? I don't know, dude. I talk myself into it and out of it all the time. FFG, I never know what they're quite doing. They put Spider-Man in the core box? Yeah, that's true. Iron Man's not nearly as big, though. But, like, to me, it was like... I guess that's how you all are looking at it. It's like the biggest hero. Which I guess I get. I'm thinking of, like, the face of it, right? To me, like, the face of Marvel is Captain America. Like, Spider-Man's his own thing, right? So I don't really, like... When you picture Marvel... Like, I still picture Tobey Maguire, who's not in the MCU in the beginning, right? So yeah, DC is pretty strict to licensing. Batman will come early. Just look at DC United, tons of Batman. Maybe we'll see. The discussion a lot for DC Legendary set. Who do you would put in the first set for save for their own hero set as a first expansion? And that's my thing. Like, I just feel like the expansion itself would sell for Batman. Iron Man was nothing. Yeah, 100% agree. Soups is the face of DC. Am I crazy? I mean, I like Superman more than Batman. Hey, Web Warrior. Spider-Man is not the face of Marvel. He's the face of... No, okay. This is what I mean. This is what I mean, though, for a second. Spider-Man is his own... Like, there's Marvel Comics, and I understand Spider-Man's a part of it. But in my mind, people think Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and then just Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man is by far the biggest hero. Like, it's not even close, money-wise. It's insane. So, to me, he's always been, like, his own thing on the side, and Marvel's been, like, its own thing. I understand they're not... But just like perception wise, that's how I always viewed it. Hold on. Let's go over here. Is DC's #1 seller right now? Batman? Yeah, I feel like Batman's always been a bigger name than Superman. Has that always been the case? I don't follow DC nearly as much. I don't like Rush as why I spent all the time setting up in the waiting 3 minutes. He's his own thing, so big, yeah. I mean, Spider-Man... Oh, we crushed it. Good job, chat. Just in the last couple of decades? Okay. Good job, everyone. I'm proud of you out there. New battle's up. Batman definitely hasn't always been more popular, but modern. Okay. Spider-Man's movie rights made him feel like he was separate from the rest of Marvel. Exactly, BB. And that's the same with like X-Men too. Like again, X-Men I understand is part of Marvel, but it always felt, because of the movies, it always felt very separate. Batman was big, but the 80s, 90s really pushed him past Superman with the films and things like Dark Knight Returns comic. Okay. You know what did it for me for Batman that like made him more popular in my mind was the animated TV show. The thing was peak. I loved it. When Shazam outsold Superman and all other heroes. Are you for real? Like for a while? Like a year or two at least? Has always been the biggest draw. Batman is definitely a big draw, but it didn't bring out Lex or Doomsday. Yeah, it's interesting. And I wonder too, like how much of our individual perspectives of just like how we grew up and whatnot, like change things. You know what I mean? Created Harley and revamped. Wait. No. Did Harley Quinn not exist before the animated series? I don't, like I said, I don't know enough about DC. Like I know very little about DC. Also made them feel like separate timelines. Why isn't Captain America fighting for their rights? Yeah, exactly. They made Harley for the show. For the animated TV show? Really? That's crazy. I never knew that. Batman the animated series. Wow. That's crazy. That's how little I know, guys. Huh. Harley Quinn is pretty new. That's crazy. I like her as a character, too. Like, I think she's pretty fascinating. Then she was so good, they put her in the comics. Okay. It's kind of funny, that Superman guy... Who think of me as that Superman guy, but then this other group friends is like, he's the Batman guy. And here I'm the Hulk guy. Harley was great. Wow. Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I knew Mark Hamill was the Joker's voice. Well, at least in the animated series, yeah. That I knew. I'm not that out of the loop. I'm pretty out of the loop. All right. Let's go down the table. I ran a comic book store for a long time. I'm steeped in nerddom. Hey, Lord, do you want to have a talk sometime and record it? I would love to know what it's like to run your own comic book store. Message me on Discord. Let's do it. Are we existing for Magneto? Are we excited for Magneto? Is he looking interesting? I don't know. I haven't looked at all his cards yet. Possibly. I love it. Let's do it. I think it'd be fascinating to learn more about that. There's actually another store I'm trying to talk to too. What can I buy for an 8-year-old girl? What? In Marvel Champions wise? Or comic book wise? Learned that Mark Hamill played Fire Lord Ozai in ATLA, which was pretty crazy. Did not know that. Comic book wise, somebody else will have to answer that. Does anyone know for no? Spider Girl? I read like very few comics. So I'll read like Spider-Man, whatever, but I read mostly manga. So I read a lot of violent things. So I am not the best person to ask. How do you feel about the leak for Marvel Champions? Hey, feeling. So obviously we don't talk about the leak here in this chat. Like the contents of it. I did not see it. I don't want to see it. I had a video on it. I don't think it's inherently good. We've done this before, and I think it ended poorly for most of the community because we got things spoiled for it was like a year and a half ish. Yeah, I think it was like really just it was a rough time for the community, and I know some people like to speculate on that stuff, but the whole community really died down during that time because like half the speculation was what would be next. So you could still speculate about a hero, but the other half of that speculating what would be next, and that was just gone. I have a small dream to own a comic book shop, but the nicheness just does not get me excited as a business move. I'm trying to convince my friend to open a board game store. Mayday Parker Spider-Girl, she's great and kid friendly. There's no Miss Marvel. I mean he's no Miss Marvel, the GOAT. I love Miss Marvel. There was a leak. Yeah, but I don't think you can really find it anymore. Most of it got deleted, which makes some people think it isn't real. Oh, ratings too. There you go. To me, comics are like Spawn and Watchmen. Yeah. All right, so I'm just shuffling the bystanders deck. The league focus on champions. Comics is a wide range. Yeah, there's a lot of comic stuff. I managed to track it down, but I obviously won't spoil it for anyone. I will talk about things I don't know and what I was expecting. Yeah. I'm friends with my store owner, but it seems like he more so brings joy to others than gets joy of the hobby himself now. That's fair. The problem is like I don't think I have good enough business sense to like jeez Louise, to run like a good store. I'd just be like, it would just be Marvel Champions and like swoo. All right. It's tough. Yeah. I mean, almost any business running is tough. Any small business, especially if you're in a not friendly state for it. Okay. So I'm looking at is for our not mastermind or oh, wait, I have to fix my camera. For my not mastermind, I'm looking at X gonna give it to you because I felt like that was appropriate. Fortunately, I didn't own the shop. I just managed it. Very risky. Yeah. All right. So, oh wait. We'll get to that in a second. Do you play Swoop? Because I feel like I've never see it here. Yeah, we play. Yeah, we play not a ton. Probably play it like once a month on the live streams. All right, so let's start with the adversary groups. We have the Avengers. So we're doing Ant-Man, Wasp, Ant-Man, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk. And then adversary Marvel Knights. So Elektra, Ghost Rider, Black Panther, Elektra, Ghost Rider, Punisher, Black Panther. Sure, I saw the leak and read it before I knew what it was. Definitely looks cool for the future, but I wish I wasn't spoiled. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying, which stinks. And then backup adversary is Multiple Man. So that's good. And then we need... Oh, wait. We'll turn this face down. Put 2 bystander cards in there. Want to play? All right. All right. Command Strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then Plot Twist, we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's everything. Oh, we have to stack 8 bystanders next to it for the plot. And I'll read the plot in a second. Sandman gets pretty mature pretty quickly. I wish we had like a comic book store near us. We unfortunately don't. Though we're getting a board game store not far away. All right. Releases a campaign box featuring Throg, Lockjaw, and additional packs Red Wing and Locky. Daredevil still isn't playable. Marvel Unlimited? Yeah, I had Unlimited for a while. I liked it. Okay, so really quick, we'll read the plot card. 8 twists, stack 8 bystanders next to this plot as young mutants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll put it right there. When you get a twist, put a bystander from next to this plot into the overrun. And then when there are 8 bystanders in the overrun pile, the good guys win, which is terrible for us. So we are playing. Who's your favorite leader in SWU? Oh, I'm not that deep in it. So, I mean, we played a handful of them. So I liked Kylo Ren. I think he was a good leader. And I like Han Solo, just because I'm a Han Solo favorite. But like, I'm not good at the game. I just enjoy playing it. Okay, so we're going to do Mystique as one of our heroes. Enchantress, because Enchantress destroys me every single time I play Marvel Champions. Venom, because we'll never get Eddie Brock in the game because I'm sad. And then we're going to do spider stuff. So Green Goblin. It'd be fun to play as Green Goblin. And Dr. Octopus. Do you think Daredevil will be the last run? No, I think it'll be before that. I think they're just spacing things out. I think Daredevil's like four or 5 waves away. So assuming they do 2 waves a year, now we guess like 2.5, 2 years from now. Oops. It also depends on what they do with the 2 new guys. Are the 2 new guys going to work together, or are they going to work separately? So if they have all 3 of them working constantly, they could probably crank out more material. So they can get like 2.5 waves a year. You know what I mean? Alright, that is good. And then we're doing 2-player. So we'll shuffle that up. You start with 6 cards, right? I think you start with 6. 2 waves in a scenario pack would be ideal. Yeah. Or if they're going to do, instead of 4 heroes a wave, 6 heroes a wave instead would be interesting. I'm excited for Friday. I don't care about who gets released after. 5? Okay, thank you. I hate if he's that far away. Yeah, I just don't know. I just have a weird gut feeling that he's still pretty far away. Let me make sure I did everything setup wise right. I think we're good. Oh no, you do draw 6 cards. There's 5 allies in there, but you draw 6 cards. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's fine. All right, so we got a Green Goblin, an Enchantress, a Green Goblin, and a Venom. All right, cool. Legendary 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then catch it. Which allies? Allies, we have Green Goblin, Venom, Enchantress, Doc Ock, and Mystique. The hero bad guys are Marvel Knights, Avengers, and somebody else. Legendary is 5? No, it's 6. I just saw it. Starting the game. Each player shuffles their personal deck and draws a hand of 6 cards from it. Choose a player to go first. Left player goes first. And the players take turns in clockwise order. So yeah, 6. Wonder if it's different. Hold on. I'm playing villains. Is it different in this one? No, it's the same with What If too. Draw a hand of 6 cards. Is the one odd deck because it seems to use 6 cards instead of 5. It's 6 in all sets. Okay. I like the use of the dials though instead of the usual dice I use. The dials are nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, so put them over here. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll start with first player. We have to reveal the top card of the adversary deck, which is a plot twist already. So things are going well. So what do we have to do? Put this in overrun. So what we'll do is we will get a dice out so we can keep track in case other things go crazy. And then you all can see how many bystanders are overrun there. All right, so that's that. Play cards from your hand. All right, so we got 4 monies and 2 attack. 2 attack means nothing, and we can do stuff with 4 monies. KO a bystander from your victory pile. If you do, you get +2 attack. Whenever you defeat... All right, dodge. I don't remember dodge. I have to look up. Let me look up dodge. During a turn, you may discard this card from your hand to draw another card. Cards discarded to dodge do not count as played. Okay, so we can draw a different card. Interesting. So when you play or dodge with this card, another Hydra ally in your hand gains dodge this turn. Alright, so the Green Goblin stuff works together. Alright, let's get the Goblin Glider. Put that in his discard pile. Get a new one, which is not a goblin. Alright, so that's 4. Those all get discarded. Down to zeros again. Then we draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Second player. First, their bad card is... I shuffled this, right? Dude, the rest better be on the bottom. Alright, so we got 5 monies and 1 attack. Payoff cards. Yeah, it seems like this one, like you get extra attack for dodging, which seems nice. Alright, so what did we just say we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 attack. So the attack we're not on to worry. They will troll D20 by announcing Kool-Aid Man, but canceling the game before it releases. They'll troll him by giving Kool-Aid Man to me and announce that. Oh my god. They would do that to me. Alright, I'm going to go... Right side's going to work on Enchantress. And we have 2 left. So we can buy an ally, right? Because that was 3 out of 5. We'll spend the other 2 to get an ally. And that's that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. First player. If it's a plot twist, we have some serious issues here. Okay. Thank God. Fight. KO. Fight. KO one of your allies for each other multiple man in your victory pile. Okay. Would be a good Thor card. Yeah, right. Alright, so what's he got? 3 attack? Does fight trigger before you check the KO? So like for the first multiple man, where it says like KO one of your allies for each other multiple man in your victory pile. If it's the very first one, does it not count so you wouldn't KO, or would it count for your first one? I still expect shadows. I have to sneak it in one time. All right, we got 2 attack and 4 stars. Does not KO card. The second one does. Okay, cool. All right, so we got a 2 attack and a 4 monies. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, so we can't do enough attack. 4 monies. We got Green Goblin over here. I think we should get the other Goblin Glider. Just keep that going. See what that does. 0 cost card? Nope, but it is Mystique, so that's cool. Has anyone played where they mix and match the villains and the hero sets together? So like you play like as the villains, right? Do you mix any of these in with like normal heroes? Do they ever work well together or no? It's kind of curious about that. I have. Is it like good? Like it's enjoyable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Right side. They work okay. Ugh, I was hoping for better than that. But that's all right. Okay. Maybe this is gonna be a quick night. Makes them it's clunky because they're different terminology. Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense. Ooh, all right. 3 attack and 3 monies. So 3 attack can take out multiple man. And 3 monies. So we'll take out the multiple man. Put him into the victory pile over here. For 3 monies, what do I have over here? Oh, I have Enchantress. I probably don't want to pick up that card. So we'll get Madame Hydra and see how that works for us. All right, 3 plot twists. Things are coming up Millhouse. Oh, I've been forgetting to actually 2, 3. Luckily I did it with dice, but still. Adds Dark Memories, which dodge makes better. I have the Black Widow expansion. I just haven't. I don't think I've played it yet. I'm slowly still working my way through everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this side. I think my first player token. I forgot what I did with it. It's gone. Swear to God, don't be a plot twist. We shuffled, right? Right, chat? I mean, we shuffled. You watch me shuffle. Okay. Okay. Whatever. 2 and 4. All right. With 4 monies. Is this your new shadow? I think it is at this point. I'm gonna get Mystique to play the top card. I don't even know if that's the right move or not. I don't even care. Soul Sacrifice with Enchantress. Oh, that's good. He wants Enchantress. Or yeah, they want Enchantress. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in the bottom. That's good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Anything good? This side now. Know what's happening, but D20 being depressed tells me a lot. It's the odds of drawing out of the top 5 cards. I've drawn 4 plot twists. If I draw 4 more, I lose. And there's a lot of cards here. I swear to God, this is a plot twist. Oh, thank God. Elusive 7. I don't know what that means. All right, let's look up elusive. Elusive. You can only fight this enemy if you have made at least the number of recruit points listed. Elusive 6 means you have to make 6 recruit before fighting. Oh, okay. So I have to do only 1 damage, but I have to have 7 recruit points. Okay. Easy enough. And by easy, I mean I probably will not hit that for quite some time, and Wasp is going to be out there for a while. All right, Enchantress gives us 2 attack. We have 3 attack, completely useless to us. And then we have 4 monies. So we'll get another Enchantress because that's 4. And that'll be basically it for us. This fills back in. Oh, Venom's on the table. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got. All right, left side. Card it. Okay. Okay. 5 of 8. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This game's fine. It's enjoyable. Hey, Giant Lasagna, how's it going? The anime on stream now? I know. I fixed it. I made it better. Okay, so wait. When you play or dodge... Oh, another... Oh, no, I don't want that. Alright, so 2, 4, 5, 6 damage means nothing. And 2 monies, which means nothing. So we'll buy a new ally recruit. Because we don't have enough elusive. So we can't get it. Okay. 1, 2. Let me shuffle. Death by plot twist coming soon. 3 more and it's a loss? Yeah. Yeah, oh wait, this die should be at 5. There we go. Yeah, 3 more plot twists. At this rate, we'll draw in about 4 cards. Giant deck. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, Beastone, how's it going? Played Marvel United, still sitting shrink wrap at home. I heard it's not that hard to play. Oh, thank God, it's a bystander. When you kidnap this bystander, kidnap another bystander. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's gonna go under Wasp. Okay, good sign. Okay. To play this card, you must discard a card from your hand. Well, that's annoying. I'll discard an attack because we can't do enough with it. So we have 2, 3, 4. So 4 monies, 2 attack. Can't do the 2 attack. 4 monies though, we can. We'll get a Venom. Put him in our deck. It's easy to learn. That's what I hear. I hear it's a pretty straightforward game. But like not in like a bad way, you know. It's like a fine way. I also saw videos of like people getting like all the Marvel United stuff or DC United stuff, whatever, and just these giant boxes that show up like at their door. And they're just like, man, I hope my spouse or significant other or whatever doesn't like figure this out. It's like, bro, they're probably gonna. Okay. Left side now. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. After this... All right. We have 2 attack, 3 attack. Return this card to the new recruit stack and draw a card. So it's 3, 4, 5 attack and 3 monies. So basically I have 3 monies. We'll use the Green Goblin card. All right, right player. Okay, multiple man. KO. Okay, so we don't want multiple man to be KO'd on that side yet. We want it to be on this side, so at least they each get 1. All right, 1 attack. And gets to draw a new card. All right, then we have 3, 4 damage and 4 money. So 4 damage total and 4 money. We could take out multiple man, but I don't know if I'm even worried about it. I think we had Venom on this side, so we might as well get another Venom, maybe? Oh, we could do this one. We'll get that one. Oh, Doc Ock finally showing up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Left side. Okay. Okay. Well, one more bystander and we lost. There's only 30 more cards. Hopefully, it's at the bottom. Oh yeah, we didn't legalize gamble. No one reminded me. All right. 2, 3, 4 attack and 3 money. So with the attack, we could take out multiple man. And for 3 monies, we'll take him a damn Hydra. Bystander of the past, basically. This is an absolutely iconic shuffle. What are the... All right, chat. What are the odds that we draw a bystander next? And we finish off the game in less than 30 minutes. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 out of 30? The correct answer is there's a 100% shot. There's a 100% shot. Oh, it's Wasp. All right, let's go do stream readers really fast. Cap coming in with your nonsense. Oh. Right side, I think over this side. Oh. Oh, boss fight. Let's go. All right, everyone. I need you. I need you, Twitch. She'll give you my war beast. All right, so right side is what we had, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, we're on right side. Okay. Okay, so we did Wasp because I really thought I was going to lose there. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile to get plus equal to that card's cost. Oh, that's interesting. But no. All right, so 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and 3 attack. For 3, I could buy Symbiote Takeover. And I can't do anything else. 2, 3, 4. Shuffle this up. 5, 6. Probably would have been 1/3. I wish they reprint villains. Hopefully they reprint. We're doing this side. Hopefully they reprint a lot, like redo everything, because they're coming out with a second core box, right? Or a not revised, a second edition. So, ooh, Punisher. Okay. Fight. Reveal a top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Overrun. Each player reveal. Wait, what's overrun? All right, overrun. Wait, there is no overrun here. Never tell me. If a card effect causes an adversary to overrun from the city. Oh, it's going into that. Okay, okay. I got it now. It's like escape. Okay. All right, so these all move. That goes there. All right, what's he got? 6? All right, we have 1, 2 attack, 3 monies. 3 monies. All right, so we play Mystique. Reveal the top card of the ally deck. And you may play a copy of that card this turn. When you do, put that card in the bottom of the ally deck. So it's 3 more monies. You choose an adversary, which is the bad guys, right? You can spend any combination of money to fight it this turn. Well, I have 6 and 2 attack. So that's 8 total. I can take out the Punisher then. Let's do that. So we take out the Punisher because we have 6 money and 2 attack. We KO'd it. So fight, reveal a top card of your deck. If it's a 0 cost, KO it. It is. So he goes away. Okay, that's fine. All right, these all go away. Because we used the money side of it, so we can't use it, right? Because that's what it stated. You can spend any... Yeah, spend it. Okay, so that's spent. So we can't use it. It's not like whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Right side. All right. See what we got? All right, multiple man. All right, so they've each KO'd a multiple man. So we're going to start KOing cards. We have a 2. We'll throw away a 1 star to play it. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 money and 2 attack. The 2 attack is useless, but the 6 money... Doc Ock is 6, but I don't think we can figure that out yet. So let's get Enchantress for 4. Let's spend a 2 on new recruits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, left side is Captain America. Ambush. Each player reveals 3 colors of allies or gains bindings. Oh boy. Okay, I have to read that. Each player 3 colors of allies. I have gray. And I have gray. Wait, is gray a color? I assume it is. Yellow and red. So I think this side's good. The left side isn't though. All right, so what's bindings? Not in here. Oh, gray is a color, it says. All right, what is bindings? How does this master list not have bindings? Oh. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you for knowing. All right, so bindings goes in there. The fight is the same effect. He has +1 for each color of an ally in the lair. Oh, this is our lair. Okay, so he's at 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Captain America's really strong, it turns out. All right, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5 money and 1 attack. Actually, let's throw away the attack. So we got 6 money. We'll do Doc Ock for 5. And the 1 left gets us nothing. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, right side is the game. Oh no, it's bystander. It's not bystander there. Never mind. I was thinking wrong. My bad. I'm so used to seeing bystander and thinking that's evil and bad. Alright. So we have... Alright, we have a 2 attack, a 3 attack, a 4 attack, and then 3 monies. So 4 attack and 3 monies. Alright, we'll take out multiple man for 3. And then we'll KO that. And then with $3, we can get this Venom. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, left side now. Ooh, jeez. Another Punisher. It's a fight card. Okay. Okay. All right, we have a bunch of goblins again. What's Captain America sitting at? 4, 5, 6, 7? Yes, 7. Okay. So you have 2 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack, 6 attack. So we can take out Punisher and $2. So for 6, we'll take out the Punisher. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's 0 cost, it is. KO it. And $2, we'll get new recruits. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, right side now. Bad card is Iron Man Ambush. Each player reveals a gray card ally or gains bindings. None in that hand, and 1 in this hand. So bindings goes on the right side. And he's got 7 attack. All right, we have 1 attack, 2 attack, and 2, 3, 4, 5 monies. I think we're doing Venom on the right side. We're doing Venom over here too. Did we mess up on that? No, I don't. I think we're doing all right. So let's get a Devour. Get some attack cards. And then that's it. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I just realized I forgot that Professor X always leads somebody, and I totally didn't put in the X-Men First Class. My bad. I messed up on that. All right. So that's all that. All right. Left side is Hulk. Ambush. Demolish each player twice. That sounds bad. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. Each player reveals their hand, discards a card with that cost if possible. Then put the reveal card on the bottom of the hero deck. Okay. Demolish each player twice. All right, so left one is to reveal the top card of the hero deck. It's a 0 cost. Each player reveals their hand and discards a card with that cost. Okay, we'll discard that. And then this person will discard that. Then we do it again. So wait, this goes on the bottom? Yeah, this goes on the bottom. Oh, wait, they get a different one. It was a 0 cost anyway. All right, so then we'll flip each one. Oh, hero deck, not your deck. Oh. Thank you. All right, wait. So that goes back in their hand. That goes back in their hand. Okay. Hero deck is a 4 cost. No. We do have a 4 cost one. So that gets thrown away. Oh, wait. We only have to do 1, right? Yeah. Should I say allies? Well, because Demolish might be in the regular game too. Like, is this normally the hero deck in the regular game? So it might just be allies for this version. And the rule book is like, or the rule list I'm looking at is just like a generic one. All right, 3 costs because we have to do it twice. 3 cost card and a 3 cost card. Put this on the bottom. Okay, and he gets over here. Okay, I don't remember who that was. Was that left player? I forgot my first player token. Yeah, this is right player just drew up. So left player is going to go. Okay. All right. We have bindings. If you don't recruit any allies or defeat... If you don't recruit any allies to defeat any adversaries or commanders' turn, you may KO. Okay. We have 2 monies and $2. So we're not going to do anything. And we'll get rid of our bindings. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle up. Six. All right, right side. All right, multiple man. So things happen right when they get off the table, and I want to make sure I get this right because it's not great. Not great, Bob. Okay. The overrunning adversary KOs an ally that costs 6 or less from the lair. The player whose turn it is chooses which of those okay, that's fine. If it's guarding a bystander, then each player must discard a card from their hand as a penalty. Okay. So, who was it? Multiple man. So this is going to get overrun. These are all going to move over. KOs 6 costs or less. Let's get rid of Venom. And then we have to each get rid of 1 from our hands. This one only has like 4. Alright, so KO that one. And then let's KO that one. Alright, cool. And we say it was right side, right? Okay, so I have 2 attack or 3 attack and 2 money. So 3 attack. We gotta take out multiple man. We have to KO 2 cards now? No, I can't take out multiple man. I can't KO 2 cards. It's too much. Can I knock out someone with 3? No. Just buy a new recruit. Son of a gun. Game? Oh, you're right, because it's a normal bystander that got in. You're right. Yeah, we lost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Yeah, we lost. Alright, so now I'm curious. Where's the last plot twist card? Alright, Command Strike, which we haven't done yet. The last plot twist was like 10 rounds away. Holy cow, what a mess of a game that was. Holy cow. That was terrible. Yes, thank you, Corey Heiser. Ugh. I'm going to blame it on the fact that I misread, or I forgot to read Professor X's Always Lead card. And if the X-Men were in there, they would have been much easier to defeat. Was also 8 cards short in deck. What do you mean? What was 8 cards short? In this deck? In the adversaries? Yeah. Also, welcome, Ree. Hopefully you're doing well. No, so it wasn't 8 cards short. I put in 2 different adversaries. So I put in Avengers and what was the other one I put in? Marvel Knights. So I should have taken out Marvel Knights or Avengers and put that in. That's where I screwed up on. So I had the correct amount, but just the wrong ones, unfortunately. Oh, that was rough. I do not want to do that again. That was really rough. I just like never got like momentum going. I feel like I played so poorly. And I wanted to play 2-handed, but I think I should have just stuck with single-handed on this. I don't know. I don't know if my allies were just... I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. Has been doing Heroes versus Predator comics. I've started playing them using Marvel and Predator versions of Legendary. They don't mix super well, but it works. It's awesome. Yeah, the Predator, not the Predator, the Alien and legendaries always look cool. Just a bad break? Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Oh well. Oh well. Still fun. Still enjoyable as a game. Again? No. No. That was just too rough. That was too rough. It's also a long day today. Alien Legendary is my favorite. Very thematic. I had the opportunity to buy it, but it was too much money. I just couldn't justify it, unfortunately. But it looks sweet. I hope they reprint all that stuff. I still hope they do DC Legendary, right? Because Upper Deck signed with DC. Looking forward to the second edition base set. Same. Yeah, I'll probably pick it up. Because they're switching around like smaller things, right? I think they took out one of the heroes, like Deadpool or whatever, and replaced them. And I think some of the card ruling is a little bit different. Tony, I just got here late, but sometimes the HQ just doesn't cooperate and you can't recruit what you need. I barely managed to win my league match today. That's cool you're doing a league match. Wait, is that through Begotop? Or is it something separate? But yeah, it is just how it kind of goes down again. Same thing with any other game. Same thing with Champions, whatever, right? But it's fun, man. It is a fun game. Stupid Wasp. I sold my Alien Legendary. Yeah. I get it, dude. Some clever stuff in Alien. The bad cards come out face down, and you have to scan them to turn them face up. And then Power Outage hits, and you flip them all face down and shuffle them. It's nuts. Actually, that's kind of cool. And the Masterminds will be buffed up in the second one. Nice. Begotop's tourney was this week. That's awesome. Yeah, I know he does amazing things for that community. I want to get the most of Marble, but I can't pull the trigger on photograph card expansions. Like, oh, yeah. Heiser, I'm the same way. I have no interest in getting Ant-Man, Infinity, Spider-Man. No interest. It's got to be, like, comic book style. Like, I know I'm missing, like, good cards. I just don't care. You know what I mean? Hey, Mast. Yeah. I mean, no, I hate it because I got skunked, but no, it was fun. There's a scheme in the X-Men expansion that makes Marvel Legendary play like Alien Legendary. That's cool. Maybe one day when the X-Men expansion doesn't cost $7,000, I can get it. I'm missing that and Civil War. Those are the two expansions I'm missing that I would actually want. But because, like I said, I'm also missing technically like Homecoming, Infinity War, whatever, but I have no interest in that design. I just don't like the art. All the setups I played were very cool and thematic. The tourney was a lot of fun. Seeing what other people picked for heroes was also neat. That's cool. Yeah, Mike, they're reprinting it. Yep. They're doing second edition. Art's different. They were just saying that the Masterminds will be beefed up a little bit. One of the heroes is different because they're taking Deadpool out. And I think there's a little bit of balancing on the cards too. I remember reading through on Begotop's Discord about it, but I don't know enough of the game, so I know general gists of what's happening. If I wanted to collect stuff like that, I'd start buying baseball cards again. Nah, man, you get Pokemon cards. Yeah, I don't know. Like, a part of me wants to finish the set of like X-Men and Civil War, but like it's just so much. And like, if I was truly dedicated to Legendary, I'd maybe, do something like that. But I'm way more into Champion, so. There are custom alt arts for the MCU stuff. They look really nice. The person who does them is in Bego's Discord. That's cool. I hope they change the graphic design. They are changing some of it. I'm not 100% sure. Did we plot twist out? So we did 7 plot twists, and an 8th bystander came up because I couldn't knock anyone else out. So basically, yeah. But yeah, Civil War is okay. Yeah, it's just like one of those things. Like I wanted to like have it. This game is just so much easier to play with my son. Yeah. I like deck builders because they're pretty straightforward and easy to get to the table, which is nice. Like, I mean, again, I love champions. Where was the last plot deck? It was like 10 down or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 down. So I had 11 more rounds. I had a chance. Main art difference is each card has its own art now instead of 14 cards of the same. Oh, okay, yeah. Are they doing it more like this, where like 4 of the arts, I guess, are the same, and like 3 are the same, and then like the last like 1 is different, or however they split it? Oh, excuse me. Afford it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Even though, I mean, obviously I own the core, but if they're making changes to it, just get it. Whatever, right? It's only money. Okay. But yeah, we'll finish up in a minute. New playmat for second edition is Doom, so I have to get it. Nice. Is there a release date in the second? I don't think so. They're still supposed to come out with the Xmen expansion soon, right? That's supposed, or not X-Men. Like old Wolverine, right? Old Logan. Isn't that supposed to be like like this month or next month or something? Like allegedly. Thunderstone Quest, Aeon's End, and Union City are all deck builders with a twist I spend my money and time on. Yeah, Aeon's End I didn't mind. Thunderstone is so good. I think we played Thunderstone once, but I can't remember. Union City Alliance I've never played. But yeah, as far as deck builders, we get this one and we get Hero Realms. Though Hero Realms is under fire right now, so it's kind of interesting. Weapon X might release as early as tomorrow. Solicit was found for What If Season 2 and a core set second edition are the sets people know. Interesting. So they would do the core set and another What If? Huh. Crazy. Yeah, I hope they do Weapon X soon. I haven't been able to like pre-order or anything. It's not even up on their website, right? Upper Deck's website? Well, let me take a glance. Let's see. Upper Deck. Oh no. I clicked the wrong button. Upper Deck Legendary. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. This is all their legendary online stuff. You have Messiah Complex? Yep, I do. I don't know if I don't think I played it, but we have it. All right, Marvel Legendary. I accept you stealing all my information. I don't really care. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Games. Oh, Neopets. Give it to me. Alright, what if Legendary That's a new James Bond one? Or it looks new. It might not actually be new. It just looks new. Ooh, the Phoenix mat's out. That's nice. Deadpool box. Yeah, it's not even up there on their website. Come on. Upper Deck doesn't do pre-orders. You can only purchase when it goes live on the store. Okay. I thought you were just admitting you had a Messiah Complex? Yeah, probably. Probably my next purchase. What do you own so far, Heiser? I will say, so out of the bigger boxes, all we've done so far is Dark City, Secret Wars 1. Obviously, What If in the core. Now villains. And we did World War Hulk a bit. So I just have a little more of Dark City to do. Because I feel like we only touched it. And we got to do Secret Wars 2. And then like a lot of the small boxes are left. But we did the Spider-Man stuff first because I like that the most. But I really want to get the Black Panther because that looked pretty cool. And I want to get into, was it 2099? Because we got that, and that stuff looked really cool because that was more spider stuff in there. That's basically what I'm just doing, is like spider stuff. And I played Howard the Duck and greatly enjoyed it. But I am disappointed that Legendary does not have Kool-Aid Man either. They're really missing out on that. Oh well, right? But yeah, like I said, it's a fun game. It's fun to be a part of. It's cool. I have Core, What If, Dark City, oh, Fantastic Four, yeah, Spider-Man, Guardians, and S.H.I.E.L.D. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I wish I knew them better. It's fun to play with all the Spider people. Most cost 2 and trigger off 2 cards. Yeah. Annihilation, nice. Nice. Alright, cool. Cool. What we got? A minute left. Oops. It's the wrong thing. There we go. Oh no, we're gonna get crushed. Chat, you're kind of failing me on this. Annihilation is a fun set. What came in Annihilation? I can't remember if we did that or not. I remember what the box kind of looked like. Was like multiple man or something in there? No, I don't think it's multiple man. Fantastic Four and Heralds of the Galactus. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember. We have done the Fantastic Four box though. Now I think about that, we did that box. That was like one of the first ones we did. Kang, Annihilus, and Masterminds, and the Fantastic Four type heroes. Okay. There's just so many heroes. It's so crazy. That's the coolest part about Legendary. It's like, it's not just like the big names. Obviously, there's like a ton of different options. Plus, it's funny when they do like Hulk or Bruce Banner or like Superior Hulk. I don't know. They just like, they have like crazy names because in the comics they got crazy. So that stuff is really cool. I've always enjoyed that. All right, 3 seconds left. Giant politically. That's awesome. All right, let's hopefully win. Oh, we're getting crushed. Ah, this is the Wilhelm scream. No, we're hanging in there. Luckily, D20 woodworking is carrying. Oh my god, there's 2 towers left. Okay, there's 1 tower left. 2 people. It's me and Joshy. Or Joshy and I. I need you to draw all their fire. Because I have no life left. Oh, I can't buy it. No, we're gonna lose. No, 1 tower was left. Sad. Sad. Alright. We'll do it another time. Hey, pick up these stupid collection things you gotta do. Alright, cool. Alright, chat. I'm out of here for the night. So we'll do most likely, I'm pretty sure, unless something pops up. Thank you, Darth. We'll do probably something Thursday night and Friday. I'm pretty sure we'll probably do Marvel Champions Thursday night. Maybe do a little competition or something. And then Friday, whatever Novels wants to play. I'm not 100% sure what she wants to do yet. So we'll probably do both. So appreciate you all hanging out. Thank you for being here. Always good to see you play Legendary. I do want to play more of it. I'm hoping next week I'm gone. But when I get back, we'll probably do Marvel Champions. And then like Tuesdays, I think I want to start diving more into Legendary a little more consistently to play some of it. Because I really enjoy it. So. But all right, take care, everyone. Make sure you join the Discord if you haven't yet. I appreciate it. Make sure you follow me on X for different updates. X.com/220. We're working. I don't have a button yet for it to be quick. But you get a lot more updates, you know, when I go live and all that fun stuff. And it gives you sneak peeks of what I'm going to be playing and whatnot. So anyway, appreciate you all. And I will see you all later. Take care, everyone.